PCOS is increasingly becoming a concern for many women around the world. In this video, we're going to explore what PCOS is and how to treat and manage it naturally, so it doesn't take over your life. Hello, and welcome to 5 Pillars Health, the channel where we show you how to get healthy and stay healthy through the 5 pillars of sleep, hydration, nutrition, movement, and sunlight. PCOS stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. PCOS is a type of hormonal dysfunction where women produce excess androgens or testosterone, meaning there is too much testosterone in the female body, which is either being converted to something known as dihydrotestosterone or excess estrogen. This can cause irregular periods, cognitive dysfunction, pain, weight issues, and infertility. The root cause of PCOS is blood sugar dysregulation, or insulin sensitivity. If you can get this under control, you will likely see a reversal or reduction in almost all PCOS symptoms. So the best way to manage PCOS would be similar to those who are trying to manage diabetes or any other blood sugar issue. Lifestyle and dietary adjustments are the best way to manage blood sugar and PCOS, and we're going to recommend a step-by-step guideline for those looking to get their symptoms under control. The easiest way to manage your blood sugar for the day is your morning routine, and rule number 1 is do not drink coffee first thing upon waking. Drinking coffee upon waking is the worst thing you can do for your blood sugar because of the extreme cortisol spike that caffeine causes. Naturally, your body produces cortisol when you wake up, and coffee hijacks this production, which leads to blood sugar instability for the rest of the day. Managing your morning correctly means eating within 30 minutes of waking and making sure all 3 macros, fat, protein, and carbs are present in that meal. Examples can include eggs, cheese and fruit, or oatmeal and smoothies with protein. Coffee can and should always be consumed with or after food. You can either drink it with breakfast or after breakfast with fats and carbs like milk and honey or coconut sugar. Coffee should also be consumed at least 90 minutes after waking, so that when our natural cortisol production starts tapering down, the cortisol from coffee kicks in and we get more sustained energy without taxing our adrenals and our blood sugar. If you're enjoying this video, please tap the like button. It helps us out a huge amount. After breakfast, you should include a snack 2 to 3 hours afterwards, again comprising fat, protein, and carbs. Cheese and fruit, organic biltong or jerky, or boiled eggs are a great and easy incorporation into any dietary routine. Lunch and dinner should focus on a protein like meat or fish with some vegetables and starches of your preference. A secondary snack should sit between lunch and dinner, and of course there's always and should be room for dessert in the form of dark chocolate or natural and preservative-free cakes, cookies, and even ice cream. The golden rule for managing blood sugar is to never have a naked carb. This means no plain pieces of fruit or bread unless they're accompanied with protein or fat. If you don't like dairy, even adding a pure nut butter with your fruit will alter how your body processes that carb. Staying away from all inflammatory foods is another great dietary way to manage PCOS and blood sugar, as inflammatory foods will exacerbate any pre-existing conditions which you may already be prone to. The number 1 food to stay away from is seed oils. These can include canola oil and sunflower seed oil, to name a few. Other inflammatory foods which may worsen PCOS symptoms are highly processed foods, foods with a lot of preservatives, and foods with ultra-processed gluten. Now that we have the dietary chapter covered on how to manage and reverse PCOS, let's look at other lifestyle factors which may be contributing. Sleep. Getting enough sleep is a powerful tool in managing almost all health conditions because sleep plays a role in inflammation reduction. When we get into a deep, restorative sleep cycle, each and every cell in our body has the time to clean itself out and rid itself of all the toxins that would cause inflammation if left to circulate around the body. Better sleep equals better blood sugar, which equals better PCOS control. If you like this video and have a spare second, please consider subscribing to our channel. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Exercise. Exercise is an important part of managing PCOS, and our exercise routine should change from week to week depending on our cycle. PCOS is a hormonal issue, and the link between exercise and hormones in women is increasingly becoming an area of interest. We're going to talk about how you should be exercising throughout each phase of your cycle, so your blood sugar and hormones remain balanced. And balanced hormones means less PCOS symptoms. Lifting weights is essential for anyone looking to control their blood sugar. Muscle mass is like a glucose disposal agent. Muscles help soak up all the glucose in your bloodstream because muscles need it as fuel. Roughly 2 weeks before we ovulate and after we bleed is when we should be lifting heavy weights to tear down existing muscle and build up more. After ovulation, leading up to menstruation in the luteal phase, women should be lifting slightly lower weights with higher reps. This helps maintain the muscle mass you gained in the first 2 weeks, and the contractions during these lifting sessions releases myokines, which are known for their role in inflammation reduction. Cardio is a tricky subject because those who suffer with PCOS should be regulating how much cardio they do, as it could be a stressor to their already stressed bodies. Lifting should be a priority, so try to get in 3 lifts a week, and if you still have energy for some cardio, there's no problem slotting it in. Cardio shouldn't be overdone to the point where women lose too much body fat, as body fat is needed for proper hormone regulation and PCOS management. Stress reduction and management also plays a role in managing PCOS, as higher cortisol resulting from too much stress raises our blood sugar and could worsen PCOS symptoms. We all have our own bio-individual way of managing our daily life stresses, and we recommend making stress management a part of your day. Our favourite ways are meditation, deep breathing, spending time in nature, and journaling. There is, of course, a place for pharmaceuticals and drugs within the PCOS space. We recommend them only as a temporary means of alleviation because many over-the-counter meds for PCOS come with side effects. Common treatments for PCOS include birth control pills, metformin, and clomiphene citrate. Birth control has devastating long-term effects if taken for even a year or two, and metformin decreases levels of B12 in your body, which can cause some stress to your liver. Natural supplements to take, if you're wanting to go beyond diet and lifestyle, but bypass the pharmaceutical route, include magnesium, vitamin D, calcium, inositol, myo-inositol, and quality omega-3 supplements. We hope that this video managed to provide some insight into what PCOS is and how best to avoid and manage it. It's crucial to keep in mind that every person's body is unique. What works for one person may not work for another, and that the optimal course of action for you will likely require close collaboration with a healthcare professional. Did incorporating any of our recommendations work for you? Let us know and share this with someone who may be suffering with diagnosed or undiagnosed PCOS.